take your picture and lay it on top of craft paper. I've already done that part. And I sketched out the exact shape of my frame, okay? So you get that. And then what you're able to do is place it on the wall in such a way where you can kind of get an eye. Y'all, rule of thumb about picture hanging. I oftentimes see most people hang their pictures a little too high. You generally want the middle of the picture to be at eye level, and that's your rule of thumb, okay? Today, I want these pictures to have a little bit more of a relationship to the desk below it, so I'm going to come a little bit lower, all right? We're going to come to about right there. And the nice thing is I can already see how this is going to be centered in between the other two, okay? So, I know this is going here, this is going here, and then normally what I would do is I'd make another one for this one and another one for this one, and I could play with that a little bit if I wanted to, okay? So, you get this on the picture, on the wall, and then what you figure out is, what's my width? Always find your width. So, I'm at 17 inches. So, do the math. That's 8.5. So, 8.5 is my midpoint. I just come over here to my paper on my wall, and I find 8.5, okay? 8.5. And I just go ahead and mark that. See, this is wonderful. You don't have to make marks all over your wall now or anything. So 8.5 is my middle point. And then I turn it around to the back. And, well, I've got this guy, just a little brad. A lot of times you're going to have the string. And when you have the string, what you're doing is you take your measuring tape, you get underneath that string, you pull it up as tight as it possibly can go, and then you measure. And I go, okay, 6 inches down. 6 inches down is what I would come over here and I'd measure, and I find my 6 inches down point and mark it, and that's your hole. For us today, it's just this guy. Let's see, what does he measure? He's about 1/4 of an inch. That's not much at all. That's not even enough for a classic picture hanger like what I've got here today, these little classic picture hangers. For something like that, I'm going to use a little simple nail, all right? So we're going to come here. This is my middle point. Now I'm going to go up and down, find my middle, 1/4 of an inch, okay? I'm going to mark it, and this is the best part, okay? Just right on top of your paper, you take your hammer, and you take your nail, just like that. Punch it in, and then watch. Guys, I get to just tear this down. Tear it down, voila, tear it down. And here we go, we're going to find our little thing on the back. Hang it on our picture, level it out, and voila! You get that right where you want, and you get it right the first time. There's your design tip for the day.